Gemini or Gemini cross-watcher. Thank you guys for being here with me today. This message will be for you. You can also reverse this. Gemini, I feel super calm in yours. I calmed down way down in Taurus's message, I think because it took me 3 times to even get that message out. Like I did 3 videos until the right one came. And then now we're doing yours and I'm just super mellow, super calm. What's interesting though is underneath the surface here, I've got this almost a little bit of it's not panic, but I feel a little like disconnected. So that's interesting because it's like 2 different people here right now, right? Like, yeah. I'm going to say this as if this is how another is feeling about you, what I'm about to explain. You hear my cats in the background? But this could also be you and it could be entirely reversed. I feel there's a person here who didn't mean to make you feel the way that they did. However that was. Maybe you didn't feel anyway and they're just assuming that you felt some type of way about something. But I think someone here you needed a little bit more understanding from, or you needed a little bit more seriousness from. You needed them to take you more seriously. Like, is it possible here that somebody on your mind, or maybe someone from the past, somebody, if you could think about who this is, that they, maybe you know right off the bat. Damn. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have to break up a fight about to happen with my cats. She just sounds really irritated right now. I don't know, maybe that's what happened to you. Maybe you got really irritated with someone. Did you ever feel like they didn't really care about you, or they didn't take you seriously, or they were just playing games, or, you know, they weren't really going anywhere with this, they weren't going to take it anywhere? What were they even doing with you? Did you feel like someone here wasn't as focused as you, that they didn't consider, I don't know, I keep getting either they didn't consider your feelings or they didn't take you seriously. Well, maybe they just have a really awful way of showing how they care or showing what they feel, because I do think this is someone who cares. Maybe they care more now than they did before. I don't know if something's changed, or maybe they always cared the same, but this would be one of those things where it's kind of like a hindsight 2020 type thing. Like somebody didn't mean to make you feel the way they made you feel. They didn't mean to push you away. They didn't mean to, you know, I don't know, act as if they were just jokingly, you know, whatever, willy-nilly, didn't care about you, or they were using you, or whatever. You know, this, whatever happened, however you ended up feeling, this person is saying, I didn't mean to make you feel like that. I don't want you to shut me out. I didn't want you to shut me out. If you've already shut someone out, they did not want you to shut them out. If you're in the process of shutting someone out, it could even just happen today, where it hasn't happened yet, could happen in the near future. You just stop talking to someone, or you're getting a little more distant. They do not want that at all. They don't want that. They don't want to push you away. They don't want to sabotage anything. They don't want to make you think that they don't care about you, or that they're not serious, or that they're using you, because this can be anybody, you know. It doesn't have to be romantic for a lot of you. I think it is romantic. I think you actually really love someone, loved them, or currently love them. And it's just kind of like, wow. I'm not saying you're even being sensitive about it. Usually you're probably not even like this. But right now you are like this. Right now it's like, no. You know, I'm going to use an example. This does not have to be anyone's exact example. It's just kind of what's popping in my head. Let's say someone here would always talk to you, but you were talking the most, and you would actually, like, you were really falling for someone, or you really had strong feelings for someone, or you outright loved them, and then come to find out, then they drop on you that they got a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or that they're not really interested, or they kind of act like y'all are just friends or something, and you're like, you're kidding me, right? After everything, like, were you just fucking with me? I mean, it affected you, you know? So you took this person off your friends list, you stopped talking to them, you kind of shut them out, you know? Because it hurt you, hurt your feelings, and you felt like, what was your point in that? What was your motive in doing that to me? You know, maybe it's not that situation, but perhaps someone would write you every now and then leave you hanging forever, take forever to message you back, And it was like, are you playing with my head? Are you trying to mess with me here? Are you trying to, and it actually kind of hurt you a little bit, hurt your feelings, made you feel like someone was trying to mess with you, not really serious, using you in some way possibly. Like, what are you supposed to do but draw your own conclusions? Because if they're not going to be upfront, then and so then you kind of shut them out, and now they're kind of thinking, no, I didn't mean it like that. I want to be fair to this person, though. Some people do mean exactly what they're doing, but some people don't. I don't know what this person's meaning, because I don't even want to say what I think they know, because I mean what I think they mean or meant by how they were acting, if they were sincere or not. I don't know, because I'm not really feeling it. I just feel that they're sorry, which would tell me they might mean it. But that's not always the case. Sometimes they just realize afterwards that they made the wrong decisions and they should have been like taking you more seriously. But I want to be fair, because I can be a person that's really frustrating. In fact, I can be extremely frustrating, because I am kind of I'm not kind of a loner. I'm very much a loner. I have a very small circle, and I don't really enjoy being around a lot of people a lot of times. Like, I really don't. Although I love people, not everyone, but I do love people, and I enjoy getting to know people. I also enjoy getting to know different cultures and different, like, people who come from different demographics and different backgrounds. I really enjoy that. I enjoy people who aren't like super programmed, but instead have a very free mind. I enjoy those type of people very much so, because I find them quite interesting. But sometimes, honestly, I need to just decompress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to regroup and I need to decompress. And sometimes I just want to do my art and I don't even want to record. I just want to sit in my room and read a book or do nothing and look at the back of my eyelids. Sometimes I don't want to talk. I don't want to respond. Sometimes I don't want to engage, and sometimes I don't want to answer someone right back, because I don't want them to get to where they start thinking that I have to do it all the time. And so then I know that if I answer them back right away, then they'll want me to do it all the time. And I don't want to create a monster or a bad habit. Not that they would even mean it, or it would, they could help it, but it's happened to me too many times. And then I become like obsessed almost and codependent. And then I'm constantly like trying to talk to them, and then I get up in my head when they don't answer me, and I just don't want to create that habit, so I stay to myself. That could be this person. This could be someone who I don't know, maybe it's not that they don't take you seriously, or maybe it's not that they don't care about your feelings. It's just, it can appear like that because they're kind of in their own little world, and that's just who they are. Maybe they have a mental illness, or maybe they have a learning disability. So that's why you want to be fair to people, because you don't know unless you do know. But we don't always know. Sometimes things go undiagnosed for years and we don't know. Again, there are people who do fuck with people's heads. I mean, that's probably more common than not, so I don't want to throw that out, because there's a lot of people who do that. And then when you take your power back, or when you don't allow it anymore, then they get all ass hurt about it. You'll have those people as well. But I think this is someone, now if this is like an ex or someone where there was like flirting and you guys messed around, or I don't know, it was like a little tone there, or y'all all out were together at one time. Whenever it ended, because I think it ended, I think this person at the time was kind of like one way, and now they're different. And because they're different, they're realizing, damn, like, maybe I was a little too hard on you. And you're like, you think? A little too hard on me? Really? This is an awful example, but it's just something popping in my head. Let's say someone's in a relationship here and your birthday comes up, or your anniversary or something. Your partner may be like, oh, haha, like they think it's funny, or they're just laughing it off, because probably they do feel bad about forgetting a special day, but you're like, I don't think that's funny. Like, I actually don't think that's very funny. Or they say something really rude or insensitive, and you're just kind of like, wow. I mean, It can make you not want to be around somebody like that. It makes you just not even want to talk to them. And then they feel bad. You know, that's what I get here. I think somebody does feel bad. I think that they don't want to, or they never wanted to, or they currently don't want to push you away. I think someone wants back in. That's what this feels like. Someone wants back in. Now, does that mean you're going to let someone back in? Probably not. Especially if you've gotten really quiet, or you don't act the way that you used to act anymore. Someone can definitely tell. They can pick up on the signs, and they're kind of like, did I do something? I didn't mean to like make you feel bad. I mean, this could be a total stranger. It could be a neighbor. It could be a neighbor being like, well, she or he doesn't even smile anymore at me or say hi or wave, and it's like, yeah. Maybe they have no clue what you've gone through. I don't know. Maybe you're a recovering addict here. I'm going to speak from my own experience. I'm a recovering alcoholic, and you know, maybe there was somebody you liked or you were talking to, and they were kind of trying to get you to drink or do something. I don't know. Or maybe they just always had it around you, and you're just like, that's a little insensitive. I don't want to be around that. And you would think that you would understand. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you have to understand, but at the same time, come on now, like, I don't want to be around that, and you would think that you would care or know. Like, it hurt your feelings, you know? Like, it could be someone who gets upset with you. This has happened to me because you don't come around because they're partying all the time, but you're like, but I don't do that anymore. And so it's not that I don't want to be around you. I'm just trying to keep myself sober. I'm trying to keep myself straight. And then they get upset. All they can see is from their side, and you've tried to see it from their side, but they're not seeing it from your side. Well, they do now. Somebody does now. I think somebody is in their emotions. I think they're in their feelings. I think they're realizing that you can't just play things off or brush things under the rug or keep you on hold, or, you know, it's all about intentions here. And if we're going to do certain things, just communicate if we can, you know, and be open about them. And maybe we don't know at the time, but then later on we can explain. But this is the later on, and someone hasn't explained yet, and the reason is because you done blocked them, shut them out, won't talk to them, won't have nothing to do with it, something like that. That's how it feels, you know. I mean, this could be a family member who's let you down, hurt your feelings, something. They want back in, they want to talk, they would like to be close again, or just, and you're just like, you know, it's not like you're unforgiving. You're just kind of in a mood right now, or in a energy of just like, I really don't want to be fucked with. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I feel like you should do it in your time. And if you never come around again, you never come around again. That's what it is. But, all right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I think we got what we needed. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later.